Good everyone, my name is Graphics. If you look at the left hand side of the screen, you will see a question, and the question says the frustum of a cone is given in the figure 4.4 below. Draw A. The given view, B. The plan, C. Full pattern development of the cone. Now the first thing you do is you start from the plan. Now in the given question here, the plan is not actually given, but we know that the base of the plan of the cone is circular, right? So since it is a cone, meaning that the base is circular, and the base is given to be 50, meaning the diameter of the base is 50. What I will do is I will take my t-square or my rule, and I'm going to draw an horizontal line in this manner. You can see that. Then after that, I'm going to draw a vertical line also in that manner, this way. So I can actually take it down and draw a vertical line in that manner, this way. You can see that, and this is where they are meeting. Then I'll now take my meter rule, right, and I'm going to measure the distance of 25. Since the diameter is 50, I'm going to measure 25 on my meter rule from 0 to 25. You can see that, and I'll place it at the center point here where the two lines meet. Then I'm going to draw a circle. That circle representing the base of the cone, right? I can make it more thickened if I want to. So that circle represents the base of what? Of the cone. Now, what I will now do is I will now draw another line parallel to that circle center line, like another line at any given distance. Just draw it this way. You can see that. So this line will represent the base of the cone in the elevation. This is the base of the cone in the plan, and the line you're drawing here will represent the base of the cone in the elevation. And I will now project the given ends of the cone, like the given ends of this cone, to touch that line. I'll project it to the other side too, the given end of the cone to touch that line. You can see that. Then I will now thicken it, the base, thicken it from here, going straight down to this point. You can see that. Now the height of the cone is given to be 70. You can see that from here to here is 70. Then I'm going to measure 70 from that baseline here, right, up to here is what? 70. You can see that. And I am going to connect those 2 points together. From here, I'll draw a line, faint line that will touch here, and from here, I'll draw another faint line that will touch here. Is that again? Now, aside that, we are not told that this cone was truncated, as it was cut at a height of what? 35 millimeter. It was cut halfway at a height of what? 35 millimeters. So I'll just measure 35 from this same base here. This is 30, this is 35 here. Can you see that? Then I'll take my meter rule to that point and I'll draw a line parallel to the base this way. Then I can now thicken the rest, right, from here. You can see that. Now thicken the rest from here. Can you see that? So this is what and from here also. Can you see that? So in doing that, this is what we have here. This is the apex of the cone, and this is the plan, and they say we should complete the plan. So the first thing you do, right, to draw the plan, we've drawn the given view. This was the first thing that was asked, right? Now the next thing is for you to draw the plan. This is the plan here, but we need to complete it. So what you're going to do is to divide the plan into 12 equal parts with the same measurement that you used to draw the circle. You can see that. I'll place it this way. I'll mark up. I'll come here also. I'll mark up. And I'll come to the center point here. I'll mark left and also what? Right. At this point that I'm going to start drawing to pass to the center. So if this is point P, here also is point P from the top, right? If this is A and here is B, here to be what? B, here also be what? A. Is that taken now? So let me draw them to pass to the center. I have this faint line, these two, these two, these two. You can see that. So since you look at this level here, XX, this XX you're seeing at this side here is telling you that what this was where the cone was cut open from, meaning that this point here will be 0. And if here is 0, here also be what? 0. Right? So we move from 0, this is 1, this will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 2, this will be 3, this will be 3, this will be 4, 4, 5, 5, then 6. Is that taken out? So we are cutting the cone open from the side. But before then, you might be wondering, what is this people trying to tell us? What are we supposed to do, right? So I'm going to show you this in isometric projection, what this statement actually mean. So if I should draw them, which you are not asked to do, just to enhance your understanding. So I will draw this in what? In isometric. So let's start. Right? The cone is cut at the height of 35, cut away. So you'll be seeing this point here. Let me say point A, and this side here is B. Right? So one thing you need to understand is this side is not this side. There are two different things. This is going this direction, and this is coming this direction. So when you look at it, here you see this free space here is this space from here to here, right? And the height from here to here is from here to here. So that is what I want to make you understand. Now let's move forward. So what I'll do is, the next thing I'm going to do is just to project each of these points to meet the baseline here and try to draw the plan. So when I do that, I'll have this. It will come here to meet this. This will come here to meet this. We'll have this, it's already there. Then we have this, and we have this. So here will be 6, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now you project this point to meet it at the apex point here. So from 1, go 2, 2, 3. It's going there. It's already there. 4 to the apex point. 5 to the apex point. You can see that. Now, first of all, let's start. You see that from 3 straight down to 1 are all on the same point. So what I'll just simply do here, instead of stressing myself, they are all is not inclined. If it was inclined, it's a different case. It's not inclined. So since they're on the same point, I'll just come here and take it to my point 3. Now I'll come here, right? And I'm going to draw this. You see that? So meaning that this part here is from here to here all together. So I'm going to shade it. So that's what we have. Or if you want to follow the same way, you know when you've projected it already, aside from these 3, they're all on the same line. So that's why I just did it directly like this. And in other cases, you can just from here project your line coming down where it meets, where 2 meets 2 is at this point. Then where 1 meets 1 is at this point, and also at this point here. You can see that. Then this is what we have. So you just join them together, it's still the same thing, right? And we have the last point, which is 0 here. So where 0 meets 0 is at this point. So this is point 3, point 2, point 1, point 0. This is still 1, this is still 2, and this is 3. So I can just stick in it then from here. This is coming this way, right? And I'll shade it, like cover it up. And the rest also, this is what we have. Looking at it from the top, you see this way, like I said earlier. This is what you see. This side you see here is this side here, and this other side is the apex point, which you can't really see. Can you see that? So the entire base, you are going to what? See it, which is the entire base here. You're going to what? See it all together. You're going to see the entire base. Now we've actually completed the plan, as you can see, right? We've completed the plan. And the next question here is saying we should draw the development, the full pattern development of the cone. This is an easy one here. So what you simply do here is you just in 2 ways. You can do it in 2 ways. You can decide to draw an horizontal line here. See what I want to do here? Or let me make it a vertical line here this way. Let me come down here. You can see that, and you can pick a point on that line, and the length of the point, let's say I'm picking this point, and that point I pick is P. So if I take the distance from P to 6, you can see that I'll come to P here, and I'm going to mark 6 this way. Paint line first. You can see that. So once I have done that, right? Once I have done that, I will now use the division. This point where the 6 cut the horizontal line will be 0.6, because I'm measuring from P to 6, right? So I'll take the division from 6 to 5 or from 4 to 5 or 1 to 2, just take any division and you place it here. You mark to both sides. Can you see that? Here and here. So this point you mark is 5. Here also is what? 5. I'll come here also. Come mark here also. And I'll mark here also. This point to mark 4, 4. I'll come mark here too. I'll come mark here too. This point to mark 3, 3. I'll come mark here too. I'll come mark here too. This point to mark 2, 2. Then I'll come mark here too. This is 1. This is 0. This is 1. This is 0. We have 1, 0, 1, 0. Hope you can see that. Now the reason, you will now take your meter rule and you connect each of those points to each this. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there already. 5 again. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hope you can see that. Now we're going to start from here. The reason I'm starting 0 from here, 6 from the center, because I'm taking from P to 6. And why I'm naming here 0, because this is where my x is, as I'm drawing it from. So what I'll simply do from here is this. I'm going to take my compass. Remember, this point here is still 0.3. Let me call it 0.3 prime. Then this point here you see is 2 prime. Here is 1 prime. Then we have what? 0 prime. So I realized that since from 0 to 6 is thickened, right? Meaning that all these points from here, all these points from here will be thickened all together. Now the next one will not start from here to 3. I'll come to where 3 is. This is 3, line of 3. I'll place it in P. I'll mark 3 to the left, 3 on the right. Right? That is 3 prime. Don't forget that. 3 prime, 3 prime. I'll come again, the same thing from here, from P to 2, the same measurement here. I'll come to this point, I'll put the line of 2. I'm going to mark 2 here, 2 here. So this is 2 prime, 2 prime. Then I'll come from here to 1 here, place it here. I'll mark 1 here, 1 here. Right? So this is 1 prime, 1 prime. All good. Then we have the last one of the list, 0. From here to 0. So I'll come here, this is 0 here, and also what 0. Is that taken? So what are we noticing here is that everything is connected to the base point. So I'm connect from P straight down to 3. P straight down to 3. You can see that from P straight down to 3. Right? From P straight down to 3. Remember, since it's a cone, here will be curved. Can you see that? Then connected from 3 to 1 this way. Also connected from 3 to 1 this way. Then this is connected to this point here. 0 to 0 here. And 0 to 0 here. You can see that 0 to 0, 0 to 0, that is 0 prime to 0, 1 prime to 1, 1 prime to 1, 2 prime to 2, 2 prime to 2. Is that okay now? This is what we have here. So this is the development, this is the plan, and this is what the elevation. Is that okay? So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.